Good morning, good morning. Welcome to Tuesday, August 9th, Fire and Ice Daily. Hope everybody had a good night's sleep. Hope you remember to stay hydrated. If you're in the U.S., it has been ungodly hot. I definitely sympathize with many people. Also sending prayers out to those in Kentucky suffering and struggling with all the devastation and rain. Lots of rain, bad storms. Almost everyone lost their homes. It's been just tragedy. Tragedy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Not sure if the chat's going to work today or not. Hey, Leslie. Good morning. How are you? Alexa, turn it down. Alexa, turn it down. Alexa, turn it down. Oh, good, Leslie. I'm glad you're liking your new job. I'm so glad. I knew you were going to make friends there. I just knew it. All right. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? Come on in. Welcome. I don't think the notifications are going out. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Your day started off amazing. When I drove, When I drove, I got the property and got checked in. Wow. Policeman was an older man and he was very well put together. Wow, nice. Very nice. Hi, Diamond. Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad, Leslie. I'm just waiting for everybody to get their notifications. Hi, Irini. Hello. Hi, Iana. Hello. How are you doing, Miss Sagittarius? Good morning, good morning, good morning. That's cute, Leslie. Be careful. Don't be too flirty now. Be careful, because you know they got strict rules. Those people are very strict with their rules. You know that. So is there anybody here that didn't get in on the $99 reading and wanted to? Let me know. If there's somebody who didn't get in on the $99 reading, but you wanted to, let me know. All right. My hair's back up in the ponytail. It's too hot to be down. Way too hot. Way too hot to be down. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Please hit the like button if you've come in. Thank you, and thank you. All right. Shuffling away, shuffling. Hi, Cody. How are you? Good morning, Cody. You're up early. Usually you sleep all the way till the afternoon. You're up early. Hope you're having a great day. Marcia, good morning, good morning. And I also want to thank Tyler, because Tyler, one of the subscribers he has, that I have as well, said that he hoped I was doing well, and I appreciate that, Tyler. We go back a long way. A long way. Hope your mom is doing well, and all the kids are doing well, and your sister. Hope everybody's healthy, happy, and safe. So sending that out. All right, so we got 8 and 8. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate that. All right. I'm going to kind of get started with the energy for the day. The energy for the day, and I'm going to use my oracle cards for that. Figure out what kind of day can we expect today. It is 10:20, 22, maybe 23 a.m. on Tuesday. It is August 9th, as a reminder. For some of you, you're like me, you don't get the newspaper, you don't know what day it is, the date, you get kind of confused. This happens when we get older. All right. Of course, when I used to go into the office every day, then I would definitely know the date, but when I'm home, no, not too much. All right, energy for the day. Please give me a card, Spirit. Energy for this day. What is the energy for this day? A card with a message for the energy for this day. Tell me when to stop, please, Spirit. Tell me when to stop. Please hit the like button if you've come in the room. Okay. All right. Energy for this day, for today, for August 9th, Tuesday. The energy talks about seeking the truth. Seek the truth. For some of you, including myself, for some of you, we get stuck on our own understanding of something. Meaning, we believe what we believe, And that's it. We get set in our ways. We get stuck on something. Whether it's true or it's not true. Whether it's an illusion. Whether it's a fantasy. We get stuck. Because we don't want to hear the truth. Or we don't want to believe the truth. Or we don't want to accept the truth. Or we don't have to want to make the necessary changes when the truth is presented to us. When we get this card, seek the truth. And again, this card, seek the truth. It's kind of listening to your higher power, okay? It's talking about going deep within. The truth may not, for all of you, it may not be about someone else, their lies, their betrayals, their manipulations. For some of you, it may not be about that. For some of you, you may not have that significant other. You may not have that situation. So for those of you who do have that, and you are seeking the truth from the relationship, if you can't figure out why it's not working, if you can't figure out why you break up, you get back together, you break up, you get back together, and it's the same thing over and over, you're not seeking the truth. You're not accepting the truth. You're fearful, or you're living based on fear. Fear of finding out what you already know to be true. Admitting that, owning that, taking the responsibility and accountability of that, and moving forward. Some of you fear, opening that door. Some of you fear allowing others to show you exactly who they are. For some of you, seeking the truth could be within yourself. Again, it doesn't have to be about a relationship. Today's message, again, for Tuesday, August 9th, 2022, is in fact about seeking the truth to set you free. As you step into reality, as you allow the truth to penetrate, doesn't mean you have to like it. Doesn't mean it's going to feel good. Doesn't mean that your life's going to become magnificent that day. It means that you're willing to face these challenging times. It means that you're willing to accept what is and accept what is not. It also means that you're understanding that you can only change what you can control. You cannot change what you can't control. Boundaries are very important when you're seeking the truth. You must keep away the naysayers, the liars, the manipulators, the person throwing breadcrumbs to you. You have to go through these challenging times, these painful, lonely, isolated, being in that hermit type of mode, those times, in order to realize that this truth is going to open up doors for you that without the truth you would never possibly be able to walk through. So today's message, just for this day, for today, and it's like every day we're going to get a message so that we kind of know what we need to do. So we kind of get a little bit of direction. So we can kind of figure out why we're feeling so stagnant. Letting the truth in is going to be your first step into recovery, your first step into realization, your first step into a transformation, your first step into a new beginning. All right, a fresh start. The truth can be very painful. It can hurt like hell. But the truth is always needed. It's like you have to make room so that something new can come in. And by removing the lies or the liar or the person who is really a pathological type of liar, one lie after another. You know, I keep hearing that person who's telling you these lies just kind of laughs because they're like, when I tell you the truth, you don't believe it. But when I tell you these lies, you believe them. When I tell you I was here and there with so-and-so, which was a lie, you believe it. But when I say I'm home doing nothing, you don't believe me. So, be careful on the way that you're accepting or digesting somebody's words that are said to you, or their behaviors or their actions. Be careful that you are not trying to protect your heart so much from getting hurt that you're refusing to see and seek the truth. All right? So that's today's message for Tuesday, August 9th, 2022. And that is a general message for the day. For the day. Fire and Ice is the name of this daily because of the fact that sometimes with the fire, we're inspired, we're excited, we're enthusiastic, we're thinking positive, we're hopeful, we have goals, we try to meet them, we don't give up, we don't quit. And then when there's ice, we have doubts, we self-sabotage, we don't believe, we give up, we get mad at God when things don't happen the way we want them to or we ask them to. We get mad when it happens in God's timing, not our timing. We wanted it yesterday. God said you won't get it till next week. Fire and Ice. For relationships that are going really well, sometimes fire. Other times, you're broken up, you're separated, you're having arguments, misunderstandings, no communication, no attention. There's the ice for you. So Fire and Ice was very much inspired to me, not only through the Earth and all the planets that we don't even know about yet that are out there. For some of you, this vaccine, this epidemic, this virus, these different viruses, whether it's the monkeypox or COVID or whatever, or polio, like I had spoken about a month ago on videos, which is now starting to come out. So when I predicted there was going to be a polio outbreak, I believe it's New York and somewhere else, that it's true. I put it on the community page just to show you one of the posts. There's a lot more to come. Because unfortunately, what comes around goes around. Unfortunately, the past, sooner or later, will repeat itself. So if you're not careful on the choices and decisions and the direction that you're taking, or the choices that you're making, those consequences you may have to pay again. You get an opportunity when you're broken up in a relationship. You get an opportunity, you get a choice to go back or to go forward. To go back and say, yeah, it's worth trying again for the 5th time, for the 10th time, for the 12th time. Or you can say, you know what, obviously something's not right. Maybe there was some good in that relationship, but was there more good than there was what was wrong with it? Is there more pros than there were cons? If yes, then go back. If no, and you can finally let that person own what they did, if that person wants to take accountability and responsibility for what they did, okay? But most of the time, they're going to deny. Most of the time, they're going to tell you you're crazy. They're going to say no. Most of the time, it's going to be their way or the highway. Most of the time, you're going to change your boundaries. You're going to make exceptions. You're going to allow somebody to treat you differently than you normally would have preferred. Because you are afraid to be by yourself, or you're afraid to start over. Or you're going to say, I invested so much time. It's terrible to let it waste now. I might as well keep trying to fix it. Wrong answer. Wrong answer. Love's not that hard. It's not that difficult. If you're in a position or a relationship and it's a struggle, and it keeps being an uphill battle, then somebody else is not putting in the effort as well as you to make it work. And you can't do both sides. You can only do your side. So if that person isn't willing to do what is needed to make this relationship work, you're wasting your time. They're wasting your time. So you definitely need to, oh, look at this hair today, not like yesterday. You definitely need to make a decision. You need to figure something out, okay? All right, let's get started with all the signs. If you've just come into the room, welcome and good morning. For some of you, good afternoon and good evening, depending on where you're located. As you know, I'm Helen, and I'm with H&G Spirit Messages. Myself and my grandmother are very happy to serve you, to help you, to guide you. We aren't here to micromanage you, but we are here to tell you what we can see, maybe that you can't see. We are here to put the truth in front of you. We're not here to hurt you. We're not here to disappoint you. We're not here to make you sad. But we are here to give you the truth. And if the truth means that you're going to get upset, then that's needed so that you can make a change. Because if you weren't upset, you wouldn't have to make a change, right? You wouldn't need to even be watching me. So if there's issues, problems, things just aren't going the right way, sometimes you might feel stuck. You might feel like you're in the wrong job. You might feel like you're in the wrong relationship. You might feel like just being by yourself just isn't enough anymore. You might be asking a lot of different questions. Whatever that is, I hope that we're here and able to help you to at least appreciate the fact that you woke up today. That was your first blessing of the day. You woke up. Your second blessing of the day is that my grandmother, who's on the other side, gets to inspire, encourage, and bless you. So instead of focusing on what's wrong with your life today, let's focus on what's right. Instead of focusing on what hurts, let's focus on what don't hurt. Instead of focusing on your past, let's focus on what you're wanting for the future. All right? Let's put all the positive things into action. All right? Many of you are in a place that might be uncomfortable right now, and I understand that. But if you look back a year or so, you're not in the place you used to be. It's not as bad as you used to be. It's not the same thing. For some of you, and myself included, sometimes you got to learn these lessons over and over, as painful as they can get. And you want to believe that you're doing it because you love that person. But you have to question yourself sometimes. Are you doing it because you don't want to fail? Are you doing it because that person makes you feel not good enough, so you want to keep proving to them that you are? Here's the thing. They already know you are. They already know you're more than good enough. That's why they're doing what they do, because of the fact you intimidate them. They don't feel that they could keep up with you. So the only way they could win is to put you down, or is to do things to make you feel less than, to question your own self-esteem or your self-value. And when they put you in that place, that makes them feel like they're above you now. Now they can feel good enough. So don't believe everything that you're seeing or you think you're hearing, because sometimes it's truly not what you think it is. It's not because they had somebody else that they thought was better than you. That's not it at all. They have somebody else who will go down to their level, who's not such a challenge to them, who's not so strong and independent like you. And that's why they had to go and do that straying that they did. So don't sweat the small stuff. Take it as a compliment and move on. Show them who you are and what your power is, okay? All right, let's get started with the signs. Thank you for coming into the room. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for support. If there's any of you who did not get in on the $99 reading, and you may not have seen it, you may not have known about it, you might be just coming back, you might have been doing other things, hit me up with a text message. Just say, Helen, you know what? I really like to get on that $99 because I don't have $200 for your regular reading price. The $99 reading is not a Zoom reading. It is not a video chat. It is a simple phone call for 30 minutes over the phone. Ask as many questions as you want for 30 minutes. That is $99 through PayPal. If you're interested, hit me up. I'll ask my moderators to post my phone number for the readings so that you'll know where to text and let me know, hey, I really need a reading. I want the $99 one. I don't have the $200 right now. Let me know. Hit me up. Send your payment. Text me. And let's make it happen. All right? All right. Getting started with the sign of Aries. Starting off with fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sag. Our first zodiac sign up is Aries. So Aries, I'm going to pull two different cards for you. First card I'm going to talk about is your oracle card called Move. Move, Aries. You can't sit still anymore. You can't keep licking your wounds. You got to be able to get moving. You got to make some changes. There's things that need to be addressed by you, things that you've been procrastinating on, things that you've been putting off, things that you've not wanted to deal with, things that make you uncomfortable, things that might even hurt. But I need you to do whatever it is that you have been not wanting to do, but needing to do. I need you to get busy with that. All right? So Aries, your card is Move. Your second card is your second card, Aries, is Page of Swords. So with the Page of Swords, that's a talkative child learning the truth. It is an air sign. It is the intellect. Okay, so what we're talking about here with the Page of Swords is don't forget those childlike ways. Don't forget to have fun. Don't forget to do what it is that you like. Don't forget, okay, that you have a lot of strength. Your faith is behind you as well. But it is talking about moving. It is talking about learning. It's talking about the truth. It's talking about being yourself. It's talking about open up doors. It's talking about making things happen. No more sitting on your butt. No more quitting. So get up and let's try again. Okay, Aries? Get up and let's try again. Leo. Choose your battles, Leo. Choose your battles. Some of you Leos are taking on extra rah-rah drama stuff that you don't need to. Pick and choose your battles. Even with your relationships, your partnerships, your family, your friends, your work, your co-workers, your boss. Pick and choose your battles. Is it worth the argument? Is it worth it, or is it better off just to sit back, eat some popcorn, and let them mess up? Let them figure it out. You've stressed yourself over something enough. You've gone above and beyond. You've tried to get this person's attention. You've reached out to them. Maybe they didn't respond. Whatever the situation is right now, you're just going to have to go with it. Just going to have to go with it. You're going to have to go with it. You're just going to have to go with it. Okay. So Aries was Move and Page of Swords. Leo is Pick and Choose Your Battles. And your card that comes up from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck is the Hangman. All right? So for Leo, you have the Hangman. And what the Hangman talks about, Leo, is feeling kind of upside down. Feeling out of sorts, maybe. For some of you, it's talking about maybe hanging down means letting go of something. Just releasing it all. You know what? Release it all up to your higher power. If you can't fix it, control it, change it, then ask God. Ask your higher power to help you, to let something go. There's something you've been holding on to that's taken away your inner peace. And you know what? It doesn't deserve that. Or someone has been stealing your joy, robbing your joy. They don't deserve to do that. So let something go, okay? Sagittarius, your card is Win or Lose. Win or lose. Sagittarius, it's not about winning or losing. It's how you play the game, right? So win or lose, no matter what, you're a winner. No matter what. It's kind of like there's a fine line in between winning and losing. As long as you've tried, you've made the attempt, you're reaching out, you're taking that experience and moving forward, you're taking that lesson and learning from it, you can't lose. At the same time, no matter which way things go, whether you get the job or you don't, whether you get that house or you don't, whether that relationship works or don't, it might feel like you're losing because none of that happened for you. You really aren't. You You might have lost in that moment, meaning you thought it was a competitive thing and you lost that. But you're going to end up winning in the long run. There's a reason something didn't work out. There's a reason you're not with that person. There's a reason that you're by yourself right now. And you know what? That season will change to another season. That journey will be veered off to another path, and things are going to work out much better for you. All right? Be patient. Trust the process. Okay? Ten of Swords is your card. Sagittarius. Ten of Swords. With the Ten of Swords, we know that card talks about the worst is over. You've already hit the rock bottom. It's already happened. All you can do is clean up this mess. If you spilt the milk, you can clean it up. There's nothing else you can do at this point but to wipe the slate clean and start over. Forgive somebody. Forgive yourself and move forward. All right? Fire signs complete. Air signs, Gemini. Gemini, it's time to trust. You really need to trust. Not the other person, but you really need to trust yourself. Gemini, you worry so much about what they think or what they're doing. If you focus mainly on you, what do you want to do? What makes you feel good? Ignore them when they're trying to argue or start a fight or start trouble or really just kind of trigger you. Don't let them do that. You have to trust and believe in the universe that they have bigger plans for you, that your guardian angels, your spirit guides, your family members that are on the other side, God himself. Hold on a second. Make sure my candle's okay. Hold on 1 second. I think my candle, I want to make sure it's not burning too much. Oh, Jesus. No, it's okay. It's okay, folks. It is okay. All right. Okay, so you have to trust, okay? You have to trust, Gemini. You have to trust and believe that it's going to happen. You have to trust and believe with all of your might as you manifest that it's coming true. That you're not meant to live this way. You're not meant to feel that way. You're not meant to be with them. You'll see where you're meant to be. It's going to be shown to you, but you have to ask. Ask your higher power. Ask God to show you. Show you where you're meant to be, okay? All right. Your card for today is the Two of Cups. Told you. Two of Cups. So with the Two of Cups, romance, love, partnership, it's right in front of you. You're not going to be left behind. You're not going to be left out the door. Things are going to start to change in your favor. Somebody's about to approach you. Somebody's about to make an offer. Somebody's definitely going to show you interest and attention. So that's coming. So don't give up now. Libra. Dedicated effort. Libra, dedicated effort. Libra, your consistency will pay off. Your truthfulness will pay off. Your determination will pay off. Your loyalty to your family, to your friends, to your neighbors, to anybody who you care about is going to pay off. The good deeds that you have done throughout your life is going to pay off. The messages that you're about to receive, Libra, are going to come from a distance. These messages could be a family member who you have not heard from in a long time. There is an unexpected message about to approach you. You're not going to know how to handle it. Don't make any fast decisions. Don't raise your voice if you had a problem with this person in the past. Don't allow this person to make you feel uncomfortable. But Libras, get ready. Somebody's going to reach out from a family or from your family. Somebody's going to reach out. Again, it is family. One way or the other, it's family. Maybe they're needing you. Maybe they're regretting something. Maybe they're wanting to make amends. Whatever that is for you, Libra. All right. Your other card is work, enjoyment. Enjoy the process of mastery. Eight of Pentacles. So you have the tools. You have the tools that are needed, Libra, in order to achieve the goals that you're trying to reach. You have the tools that are needed for the mental stability that you're searching for. Hold on one second. All right. All right. Aquarius, rest and reconsider. Aquarius, rest and reconsider. You're definitely due for a timeout, Aquarius. You got to be tired by now, right? I know you're tired. I know it's been really rough. I know it's been a struggle. Sun, moon, and rising. I know that you've climbed up that big hill, so to speak. I know that that battle you thought would never end. I know that situation that you went through is desperately pounding on you, so to speak. It's haunting you. But right now it's time to rest. Reconsider some choices and decisions that you've made. Perhaps reconsider the way that you're going to address this in the future. For some of you who are refusing to speak, refusing to talk, saying, nope, you know what? I'm not giving in. Reconsider. Please reconsider. There's a reason for it. You might not understand it right now, but there's a reason for it. I'm going to ask you one more time. Please reconsider. I don't care if they were wrong. I don't care if you were right. I don't care if you were wrong. Please reconsider. All right? Your card comes up as the Six of Swords. Recovery from hard times. Moving on. Starting over. Makes a lot of sense. Listen, Spirit don't mess up. Spirit does not mess up. It is very important to know that you're going to recover from these hard times. Things are going to get easier. You're going to be moving on and moving forward. You're going to be able to start over, but you can't until you finish this last thing. Okay? So reconsider. All right. Fire signs and air signs are completed now. Please rewatch the video if you need to. Please look for your sun, moon, and rising sign. Now on to water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, starting off with the sign of Cancer. Cancer, you're refusing to see the truth in a matter. You're refusing to see the truth in a matter. Cancer, you're stubborn. You're being stubborn. You're not looking at it from another person's point of view. You're not seeing what they're talking about. You're not putting yourself in their shoes, or they're not doing this to you. Somebody is definitely not. They're not seeing the way you feel. They're not understanding your pain. They're not understanding why it upsets you. Or vice versa, you're not. But somebody here is refusing to see the truth. Somebody's refusing to see what the angels, what your guides keep putting in front of you, making it so crystal clear, but you're still saying, nope, I'm going to do it my way. Your way has not worked yet. Please take the time. Please take the time to see what it is that you're refusing to see. Accept the truth now. All right. Your next card is Five of Pentacles. Perhaps the truth that you're not seeing is if you keep taking off of work, if you keep calling out, if you keep losing your job, you're going to see financial trouble. You're going to see isolation. You're going to see insecurity. You're going to see homelessness. You're going to see being out on the street. You're going to see your car repossessed. You're going to see children taken away. You're going to see all kinds of things. You're going to see that maybe there's an illness. Maybe there's an illness that's keeping you from working, that's keeping you from surviving. Perhaps for some of you, this is just a really difficult time right now where you got the weight of the world on your shoulders and you just don't know how to get out of it. Maybe it's time that we put our guard down. Maybe it's time we put our egos to the side and we accept things. We become more submissive instead of argumentative. We become more submissive. We can ask for help. But we can decide to also make changes within ourselves, okay? No, I'm not calling you baby girl. It's okay. All right, Pisces. It is time, Pisces, to detach. Pisces, it's time to detach. Trust and believe in your higher power. Know that it's going to do you so much good to get away from this toxicity. You can't stay there anymore. You can't stay in that anymore. For some of you, maybe you're detaching from enabling someone, from keeping that codependent relationship, which is not healthy either. Maybe for some of you, you just need to let go and let God. Just let go and let God. For some of you, you're trying to control something that you have no business trying to control. There's something that you need to free yourself from, you need to get out of. And you're going to have to cut that cord, because no matter how much you don't like it, it's not healthy for you. It's not going to benefit you. It's actually going to make you sick and ill. It's wearing on you as we speak. Your card that comes up is Nine of Cups. So when you do detach, when you decide to step apart and walk away, Pisces, your wishes will come true. You're going to have more than enough. More than enough love, more than enough friendships, more than enough family coming around being supportive. You're going to have material success and gain. There's a balance coming in for you. But until you learn to detach, you can't reap the benefits from this card. When you're ready to make that move, start working on your solar plexus, okay? Start working on your stomach area where all your emotions get stored. That's why that cortisol level goes so high. You've got to calm your emotions down. You've got to think your happy thoughts, your positive thoughts. Don't keep focusing on the past. It's not going to make you healthy. Scorpio. Scorpio, for some of you, it's about awaiting for results. Oh boy, Scorpio. So Scorpio, when that happens, that's telling me that there's a Scorpio out there, or somebody dealing with a Scorpio, where you're not speaking your whole truth, where you're not telling them how you feel, where they're not telling you what they want to tell you. Somebody's holding back on you. So either you're the Scorpio or you're dealing with a Scorpio. Either way, you or them is holding back. It's taking everything they have not to speak the truth, not to tell you what they want to say. You saw me choke on my words. I'm still having throat issues at the moment. So it's telling me that Scorpios desperately want to plead their case of love to somebody, but they're not doing it. Scorpios are definitely feeling trapped in their situation right now. The next card that came up was the awaiting results. Okay, so for Scorpio, awaiting the results, waiting to see what's next, waiting to see what's going to happen, waiting to see your reaction from something they do or say, waiting to see if it's going to work out the way they thought. Scorpios are awaiting the results. They're waiting to see what's going to happen next before they make a move. So if you're not hearing from your Scorpio, or you're wanting to hear from your Scorpio, they're waiting on something. They're waiting to see if something else works out or it doesn't work out, and that'll tell them whether they're going to move forward, whether they're going to do something. They're waiting. They're putting themselves first is what they're doing. All right? Be patient. Be patient. Card that comes up for Scorpios. Seven of Pentacles. How about that? Seven of Pentacles. So with the Seven of Pentacles, that talks about having patience. It talks about commitment. It talks about long-term project. It talks about hard work, perseverance. So this is what Scorpios are waiting on. They're waiting to get that feeling, to get that motivation, to persevere, to push through. They're fighting their own emotions right now. Their biggest arguments are with themselves. Did anybody just see that spirit walk past me? Anybody just see that spirit, that shadow, or did I just see it? That went literally right here, behind me, and this way. Did anybody see that? Very strange. If you can't comment on here, please comment on the video afterwards if you saw that spirit just now. At 44.56 seconds into this video. 44 minutes and 56 seconds. So anyway, that's Scorpio. Last but not least, Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Capricorn, you're looking for the balance. You're definitely trying to find the balance. For some of you, Capricorn, it's a mental thing that's going on right now. Maybe you are bipolar. Maybe you are. Maybe you're not getting treated for it. Maybe you need to in order to make your life so much easier. For some of you, don't be ashamed of needing help. Don't be ashamed to ask. Don't be ashamed to go to the doctor and say, you know what? I don't know what's wrong with me. I go from 0 to 100. 1 minute I'm happy. Next minute I'm crying. Don't be afraid to get some help. If you're suffering through mania, you're really speeding, all hyper, and then you crash and you're super depressed. If that's the case, if you're having the ins and outs and ups and downs, bipolar, manic, depressive, old kind of diagnosis, but truth, get the help that you need to stabilize your moods so that you can feel better and think better and be level all the time. Get that help. So this balance is very important for Capricorns. There's balance that you're searching for. You are seeking true balance in a relationship or with another person. You're wanting that friendship, that communication, that balance, that you're wanting just that loving, comfortable, happy feeling, but you don't know how to get it. For some of you, it's through your voice. It's through talking. It's about a throat chakra. So use your throat chakra. Get that lightened up. Heal your throat chakra. Videos are free on YouTube. You can do it through there as well. Your card that comes up is the Three of Pentacles. So with the Three of Pentacles, it talks about needing teamwork, collaborating with somebody, and like an apprenticeship. It talks about tools and crafts and skills. Again, it's also talking about the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, right? Because Three of Pentacles. Could be talking about money, needing to get your money in order. Maybe your money is being put in places where it's not doing you much justice. For some of you, it's about talking to another person to get the skills or the information or the guidance that you need. Again, in reference to your mental clarity, in reference to your financial situation, in reference to your relationship. There's also something in reference to entrepreneurship, maybe building your own business, starting something, but needing help to get it off the ground. All right. Taurus. Taurus, clarity of belief is your card. Clarity of belief. Definitely believe in what you think. You definitely feel that there is clarity in the truth of something. You're definitely seeing a duck and calling it a duck. It's like if it quacks and walks and swims like a duck, then it's a duck. The clarity of your belief is getting much better now. There's something that's being proven to you or shown to you, Taurus, that is a better understanding for you, a better way to decipher, a better way to understand what's going on without so much clutter or things being fabricated. The truth is about to set you free is what this card is speaking to me. You have the Five of Cups. And we know the Five of Cups, right? We know what the Five of Cups is. Five of Cups is the past may have caused this confusion for you. The clarity is now coming in of your beliefs of what really happened, why it really happened. Now you're seeing it for what it truly is, or who they truly were. Don't dwell on the past and keep grieving. Don't keep looking at that disappointment, because that's what it was. Your expectations of that person was your first mistake, because you put expectations that they could not reach. They were never that person that you thought they were. They were trying to be. And you saw them as being such. But they couldn't reach it. They just couldn't reach it because it wasn't meant for them to. As right as it might have felt, they're not right for you right now. Right now. They've got to grow. They've got some learning to do. All right. Virgo. Virgo. Now I'm being told to shuffle. Virgo. Virgos. All right, Virgo. Find balance. Find balance, and share the love. So share the love, share your blessing, share your gift. Find the balance that you need in order to move forward. Now listen, the people working next door, I just saw the van go by, so they're about to walk in that house. Wait till you hear the loud bang when they shut the door. Every time. 10 times a day. So again, finding the balance, Virgo, is really important. Sometimes you need to find the balance through a Queen of Cups. And the Queen of Cups talks about finding the balance through counseling, through therapy, maybe through a compassionate person, somebody very empathic, somebody who's very understanding. But you also need somebody who's not going to just feel bad about what you've been through, but they also need to be honest and truthful with you to get you stronger, to see something, to face the truth of something, and to move forward. You also can't just sit back anymore and just give up and just lay there day after day. For some of you, your sugar levels are getting high. This is being caused by the starch, by the carbohydrates that you continue to eat, because that is what you feed yourself when you are feeling down, when you're feeling depressed, when you're feeling low, and you are trying to self-medicate, so to speak. Be careful with that as well. I don't want to see anybody overdosing, and I don't want to see anybody overindulging, and I don't want to see anybody losing what they already have. I want to see you trying to find the balance in your situation, trying to either accept it for what it is or to move forward away from it if it's not serving you anymore. There is a lot of love around you, and there is a new beginning ready to start if you can, in fact, let go of what's no longer serving you. Okay? So that is all of the signs we have just done. Go back. If you just came into the room, you can go back and hear the message for the day for August 9th, Tuesday, 2022. That message was for the day in general. If you're here, it's not by accident. If you learned that, if you heard that message, if it resonates with you, it's because you were meant to be here. If you found me by accident and you didn't get a notification because maybe you're not subscribed to my channel, please do. I thank you all for coming in. I am going to take a fast 5-minute break and come right back on. I have people who purchased one-card messages. I have my one-card messages coming up. This is the book that it will be coming from. Not as bad as it usually is. That's the book that it's coming from. So, Starry Beginnings by Cassie White is where the message is, and then my grandmother will add in to detail what these cards need to tell you. Okay? So if you purchased a one-card message, thank you. If you'd like to purchase a one-card message, it is $44.44, the same price that I do for sticks. I will be doing sticks on either Thursday or Friday of this week, which you can also purchase as well. If you're making the payment, write sticks. If you're making the payment for these cards, write one message. Put that in the notes section of your PayPal payment. I'm going to wait a few minutes and give you a chance to sign up for the one-card message. I do have 5 people in line already, so if you're interested, please do so. I'll be coming back on shortly to get those messages out to you. Hope you enjoyed Fire and Ice.